Hi, I'm Zack and this is the Word on the Farm video blog for the week of June 13th. And the word this week has to be injury. I mean, the Giants have definitely had their fair share this year with 12 different players ending up on the disabled list. And most recently, Freddie Sanchez ending up on there is not going to help the Giants offense much. And you think about how many different injuries they've had to the offense. Pablo Sandoval, Mike Fontenot, Buster Posey, Freddie Sanchez, Andres Torres, Cody Ross, Darren Ford. I mean, with all these injuries, how can it not affect the team in some way? Obviously, offensively, they are going to struggle. But the one thing that's probably even more pressing is going to be how the pitching responds. How is it not going to affect you seeing all these hitters going down, all your best hitters, especially with, say, Freddie Sanchez? Second he went down, he's your best hitter at the time. You can't tell me that you're not sitting there in the dugout thinking, oh man, Freddie just went down. How am I going to pitch? Am I going to have to be perfect tonight? It's going to happen. It's going to come up. And the one thing the Giants pitchers cannot do is press. I'll admit I was a bit of a skeptic about Mark Jackson at the very beginning, but the more I hear him talk about what he has planned for the Warriors and what he thinks he can do for the team, the more I actually am starting to believe that he can change the culture and make them a more defensive-minded team. But with that said, the Warriors are only going to be as good as the roster they have. And the roster they have right now is not a playoff team, and they have significant holes on the roster. You look at the center position, Lou Amundsen and Andres Biedrins are, I'm sorry, not going to get it done. They need someone who is bigger, stronger, more dominant, and less injury prone. The biggest thing with Biedrins, he's lost all that confidence that he had a couple of years ago. Whether or not it was the injuries that started to affect him, it was Don Nelson starting to play head games with his playing time, whatever it might be, he is not the same player that he once was. And that is definitely something the Warriors are significantly concerned about and have to do something about at the center position. The Warriors need to also fix the backup guard position. Monte Ellis and Steph Curry cannot be playing 40 minutes a night because, one, that actually makes them less effective as they get farther into the season and fourth quarters in individual games. You want your best players to be at their best in late game situations, and the only way the Warriors can actually make sure of that is to make sure that they have backup guards to give Monte and Steph rest before they get to the fourth quarter. One thing that's always talked about in sports is resiliency, and there cannot be any more of a resilient team than the Cal baseball team, who obviously has stayed off elimination not only by playing this past couple weeks, but from the program being eliminated altogether. They have been able to make the run all the way to the College World Series through Dallas Baptist, through Baylor, through whoever it is. This team has proved that they have the resiliency to possibly actually get their first championship since the 50s. And for a program that was about to be eliminated, that has to say something. All right, with that said, I'm Zack Farmer, and this has been The Word on the Farm.